The following contest is the Wargames match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams.
The crowd on their face.
I suppose this is when you'd like me to make a yeet joke, a yeet pun? Well, it ain't gonna happen. Jey Uso, very impressive superstar, though.
Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Main Event, Jey Uso!
Now is not the time to feel oozy. It is time for War Games, and there is no one better to set it off than Main Event Jey Uso.
I agree with you, Corey. Jey knows the perils of this combat. He knows what it takes to win and what it takes to be in that main event.
Started off War Games for the Bloodline in his first War Games match. That night he went the distance and scored the pinfall that won the match for his family. Now, can Jey Uso repeat that main event performance? The bell rings and the always unpredictable War Games match is set to begin.
Unpredictable is putting it lightly, Cole. War Games is where they send superstars who have exhausted all other options to settle their differences. If it can't be solved here, it can't be solved anywhere.
Lands an elbow.
One step ahead there.
Oh, man, he took a hard landing into the other ring.
Oh, strong impact. Elbow drop.
Hard punch. Okay, get loose. Have some fun.
And another big right.
He avoids the contact. Get him speed off the rope.
Setting up for something here. Scoop slam. What great. Uh-oh. And he has an answer for Jey. It's about to be an uphill battle for one team once this clock hits zero.
Rapid fire Samoan drop. Unleashed from the cage and beelining it to give their team an edge in the match.
The odd man in, and he's looking for an ace up his sleeve now.
Got out of there at the perfect time. Sending him all the way over to the next ring.
Into the cage with fury.
Into the cage now, and the numbers advantage is locked in.
How do you even begin to approach a situation like War Games, Corey?
You have to take every advantage that arises, Cole. No one's going to get the win in War Games by taking the high road. You really have to use everything at your disposal to make sure your team gets the win.
Look at the velocity into the table. He's setting the table up. This won't end well.
Oh, no, he's in the line of danger now.
Manages to reverse it. Ow. Ooh. Gunther shifts that to his favor. He's left wide open here. Oh, he had that scouted. Gunther. Timer's running out, and this next competitor will equalize things inside the cage. Big forearm.
Another warrior about to enter the fray, here to balance the scales.
Tossed by the neck.
Oh, man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
Jumping clothesline. What agility. He catches Jimmy with a counter.
Gunther has him lined up.
The ring general
impact.
Looks like they're bringing additional firepower with them into what is now essentially a handicap match. Sharp knee. I guess she plans to add injury to insult once she comes in to join the fray. Jumping clothesline! What agility!
Enters the ring and is diving head first into the chaos of this match.
It's all Gunther's for the taking.
An impactful display of offense we just witnessed there. It is unbelievable what these athletes have been putting each other through. But now here's Jey Uso.
Can Gunther recover from that? And over to the other ring he goes.
Look at this.
Kick to the gut.
What grace. Float over to the...
Float over. Nice. DDT. He saw that one coming. Uso.
Uso splash.
Jimmy with a game ender. Bodies have been decimated. Fortitude has been tested, and these fans are showing their approval of these superstars' performances.
Time is ticking away. Surely we'll have a fresh competitor to even the odds.
And with the next combatant on their way, it looks like things are close to a fair fight once again. Into the neck breaker. Beautiful. Driving the elbow.
Anticipated that.
Stopped in their tracks with a kick to the gut.
Watching. Misses big time.
Gunther's got it locked in. Submission move here.
Forcing his own. No way he escapes the clutch. No way. He is. He did it.
The WWE Universe is on its feet.
And deservedly so. These superstars are holding nothing back.
Cuts off their offense with a swift elbow to the gut.
The ring general showing off his power. Jimmy with a cause for alarm.
Reigns got all of it.
Roman Reigns setting up for his patented move.
DDT. Reigns gets out of harm's way. Wait a second. He's going up the wall. The extreme Wargames mentality is taking over.
Counting down the seconds until this match becomes a bit lopsided. And that was a heck of a heave we just saw.
Gentlemen, the advantage has officially shifted.
Turns it around. He's already bringing the numbers advantage, but he wants something more. Everyone is on their feet.
Reigns is setting up right there. Here it comes.
As if the numbers advantage wasn't enough, looking under the ring for a weapon now.
And now officially in the fray. It pays to be coming in and have more friends than foes in the cage.
Drop suplex.
That's a stiff shot.
Will it get counter? Yes, not letting the submission attempt do any more damage here. Jimmy.
Will Jey take advantage?
Oh, she was ready with the counter.
Triple down face first.
Counting down the seconds as this match gets closer to being even.
Holy cow! That chair came in on them fast.
Taking off on the cage of this Wargames match.
Door swings open and out they come. And their team could definitely use their help.
Go elbow cut right in the bridge of the nose. And now he's going to the top rope. Perched up top.
Gunther wants to finish this.
Look at the side of the apron before entering.
No way Sammy recovers from that.
Another targeted attack to his head and neck area. He has to be careful.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, man. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Put me down. Go!
More attacks landing above the neck. Things have to be.
I'm sorry. Ow. What was that for?
Great wherewithal there. And looking at Jey Uso. Jey can seal it here. Yes, he doesn't think he's done enough. He's going for the cover. Shoulder shoots out before two.
We are this far into the match. Where is this energy coming from?
Seated knee strike. Oh, man. And Reigns reverses. Incredible to think. After everything we've witnessed, we are still at a stalemate. Shut the door. This could be over. Stopping the ribs counted two. What a match.
He turns that attack.
Sammy covers. Shoulders down. Making the save. Still alive here. Jey with an opening to go top rope. And looking at Jey Uso. She gets the shoulder up.
How have we not claimed a winner yet?
You gotta believe that not wanting to feel the agony of defeat is causing this never surrender attitude.
Oh, yeah, it's over here, though. That's over here, though. Oh.
And that was an effective attack, guys.
Waiting to strike.
Graceful.
Somebody, help me!
Ripley has this right where she wants them. Here we go.
Jey is out. That is it.
Ripley has this right where she
That's so bad for the next time.
Ripley just ended this. Shows that this is still anybody. The head of the table cinches it in.
putting his opponent to sleep with it.
No, Jimmy just tapped out, bro. That's great, guys.
Here are your winners.
My bad. That's
Rhea Ripley
really
and Kevin Owens.
What a battle, what a war. Strong showing from both these teams tonight, but congratulations are in order here.
Throughout the course of this match.
Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy. Okay, well now, I don't know, I'm kind of thinking about finishing the showcase but on easy so I can unlock everybody, but I don't know. That's something I gotta think about. That I make a new My Rise, so that's what I'm gonna do.
It's not often that the Chief Content Officer, Paul Triple H Levesque, is here on Raw. He must have some major news to share.
Let's hear what the game has to say.
As you all know, we've been building a new era, in WWE, a direction that's bolder than anything you've ever seen before. But to forge this path, we need talent who can rise to the occasion. Whether that's someone who's already here or an outsider ready to step in and lead the charge. Who is going to be the superstar to lead us to that next level? Well, we're going to answer that question starting next Monday on Raw with the WWE Draft.
The WWE Draft kicks off next Monday. That's huge news.
Raw and SmackDown GMs Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis have decisions to make that will shape the future of WWE. Now, I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but as a chief content officer, I'm going to drop a couple of hints about who I think will be selected #1 overall and become the leader of this new era. This individual is going to be a force in the men's division for years to come. I've seen his potential for greatness already as one of the top superstars on Raw. They could be the next EST, the next American Nightmare, or better yet, carve their own path to lead the new era of WWE. It all starts at the draft when we take the next step in WWE's revolution.
Sounds like the CCO thinks one of Raw's top names might be going #1 overall.
I can't wait for draft night.
Nah, I might just do something basic, you know. I know I can change it, but I might just do something basic for right now. I've never done one of them before. We can keep that, but I want to change the color. I don't like that. I think I'm gonna do all mostly blue. The rest will be white. I think that's what I'm gonna do. might actually, for real, do red this time around. Nah, I think blue will just look better. Yeah, but with blue laces, I don't like that. We're gonna do white laces. I don't know. Like, I really don't. No, I don't want it. Hmm. I don't think the pants really match though. Whew.
The winds of change are blowing.
Talking about the draft, I assume?
Yep. You and I haven't had much of a chance to get acquainted here on Raw. I wouldn't mind if we end up on the same brand so that we can finally have a match or two.
I wouldn't mind that either. We could do big things together.
I guess we'll see where we end up. I know they're saying you could be staying here on Raw, but I've been around a while and I've seen a lot of crazy things. When it comes to the WWE draft, you just never know.
I'll be ready for anything.
Alright, let me go use the bathroom real quick, yo. Alright.
The winds of change.
Talking about... I wouldn't mind.
I guess
I'll
we'll...
be ready.
Well, if it isn't the subject of all those draft rumors.
What do you mean?
Come on, you heard what Triple H said. And it's all over social media, too. Everyone thinks you're going #1 in the draft next week.
Since Raw has the first pick, you could put an end to all the speculation and just tell me who you're picking first.
My lips are sealed. But I will say that I doubt tonight is your last match on Raw. Oh, and speaking of the draft, make sure you look good up there on the stage.
What are you getting at?
I know in the past you had to wear whatever the office told you to for your non-ring attire. And sometimes you'd even have to wear the same ugly shirt for years on end. But things are different now. Like Hunter said, it's a new era with fewer restrictions. So you can wear whatever casual attire you want to express who you are. Got it?
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
Okay, but more importantly, make sure you look good in your match tonight. Can't have my potential first pick losing the week before the draft.
And here's the man whose name is on everyone's mind.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 240 pounds, Sky!
There's been a lot of speculation about this guy's future, and if you've seen him in the ring, you can understand why.
Rumors are just rumors, but a strong showing here against Montez Ford could help turn those rumors into reality.
The draft might be a week away, but this match starts now. Montez Ford is in the house.
And his opponent, representing the Street Profits from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 232 pounds, Montez Ford!
It's about to go down, and Montez Ford is about to unleash his aggression.
Corey, you agree, right? He's developed a sharper edge. He's improved his muscles.
I completely agree, not to mention his insane athleticism. Montez Ford brings superhero movies to real life.
Ford will drop you quick, he'll kiss the sky, and leave you in total disbelief.
Montez Ford walking in the rarefied air, holding tag team titles on every brand in WWE.
We all want the smoke.
You can't handle the smoke.
Yes, I can.
With all the talk about presumptive draft picks and Triple H's cryptic messages, we might be forgetting about Montez Ford.
Good point, Corey. Montez is a former Royal Rumble winner who's coming back from injury. I'm sure he'd love to make his own statement about WWE's pecking order.
Both superstars have a lot on the line and a lot to say about it, and they will surely let their fists do the talking.
Montez Ford, so elusive. Escapes and establishes a waistline. Put down. Stomping down.
Pop right in the stomach creates the separation.
Locking up. Getting out and now locking in the side headlock.
Quick transition here. Caught with a punch.
Oh, he's starting to feel the results of this pounding.
There's still nothing he can't come back from.
Boom, right in the button. Ford seems unable to turn the momentum here.
So now Montez has to turn the tide. Standing drop kick. Great ups. Nice job dodging contact there.
Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate.
Very measured elbow drop. Ooh, elbow strike.
Thinking of going high risk here.
Oh, diving leg drop. Oh, no, it's roll up.
A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
Showing his determination there with that kick out.
He seemingly got nothing left in the tank, just taking this assault.
He could really use some well-timed offense here.
Took the brunt of that one.
Grabbing something out of their trunk. Oh, no! Block the arm drag, rolls through, pinning combination.
And only gets a 1 count.
Wow, I thought for sure that was it.
Oh.
Each shot landing with a little bit more venom. Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Ooh. They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
Ooh. The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all around.
Lifting them up.
There's the go to sleep. Will Ford recover?
That might have done it. This could be it. What a kick out. I don't believe it.
Montez Ford refusing to stay down. I'll tell you, he is operating on pure adrenaline about now.
It is unreal that this match is still going on after a maneuver that would end most matches.
Oh, that can dislocate something.
And Ford's resolve might be wavering here.
Yeah, Ford's having trouble fighting back. Manages to slip out of the way. Back suplex, no! Driven down.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly. Whoa, leaping through the air.
Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver.
And Taz was expecting that.
He got nailed by that last attack. Uh-oh. Ooh, he saw it coming. Boom.
Nice. Ooh. He's quick to get out of the way there. Takedown. Helicopter spin.
This is ridiculous. This is insulting.
This is entertaining. Hey, what's going on here? Guys?
Calm down. I'm sure it's just whatever it is.
Oh, my. Well, there's your answer.
I don't think any of us saw that coming. Am I right, guys? Yeah, I mean, even though we've seen it many times before, you can just never predict exactly when the lights will go out.
Oh, shot right to the kidney.
Just battering their opponent.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is going to be nasty. This is going to be bad. What's the impact?
Sliding that.
For the victory.
Did he? Yes, he got the 3 count.
Here is your winner,
This man just showed why he's about to be drafted #1. He's got the talent, the drive, and the win here tonight.
He certainly helped his cause, Saxton. Nothing's a sure thing until it's a done thing, but it would be a surprise if all those rumors turned out to be false.
What a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft.
There's rumors this superstar will be staying on Raw as the top pick.
Well, it's not official yet, but it would be a solid choice by Adam Pearce.
I know there's a lot going on tonight with the draft, but I wanted to sneak in a couple interview questions. Is that okay?
No problem, Kathy. It's always good talking with you. What do you want to know?
For anyone who hasn't been paying attention the past couple of years, how would you define your personality?
Everything I do has a purpose. People like to say they're 2 steps ahead. Well, I'm 20. You can't survive on sheer strength and athleticism. You need to be scheming and calculated.
Speaking of looking ahead, what can you say about the rumors that you'll be selected at #1 overall tonight?
I'd say it's something I could use in my favor. Perception is reality, right? Well, if I'm #1, that just makes my opponents perceive me to be that much tougher to beat. I'll use any advantage I can get.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
So how you feeling? You ready for tonight?
I've got all the angles covered. Kind of like this wrestler I used to watch growing up. What was his nickname? The Cerebral Assassin?
Never heard of him.
Yeah, I guess he didn't amount to much.
Good one. I gotta get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, Raw is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the #1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one.
Talk about making a splash. Adam Pearce got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this SmackDown.
Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here.
Talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Who was that?
Oh, where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with the authorities to get to the bottom of it, but Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
We have a good relationship, so I trust you and Triple H to figure it out. I am curious how a random person could have messed with the Tron, though.
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
I can handle my own strategy on how to deal with this. Thanks.
I'll set up a match for you next week on Raw, and it'll be against a local competitor you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
Hey, you alright? Not how I imagined draft night going, but we've both seen stuff like this in WWE before. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said!
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries, I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
Congratulations?
You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy. But I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me, and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
That's it.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
You're the best. Thanks so much. You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch of shows.
Can't wait.
Here's a person with a lot of spirit and some skill.
The first overall draft pick is ready for action.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 240 pounds, Sky!
It's great to hear the crowd give this superstar the reception he deserves, especially after what happened last week.
Absolutely, Saxon. That unexpected attack might have spoiled his draft night, but tonight he's got a chance to make his own lasting impression.
A new era for Raw, and its top draft pick starts right now.
This man is no stranger to a WWE arena, but it's got to feel different stepping into the ring for the first time as the #1 overall draft pick.
I'm sure it does, Byron. But now that the bell's rung, he's not the #1 pick anymore. He's a superstar on Raw who's got to fight and compete just like anyone else.
And he's got a target on his back now. If he doesn't prove he can live up to his reputation, no one's going to care where he is drafted.
Stepped aside, avoiding damage.
Oh.
Kick to the gut. Hooked up. DDT!
Great athleticism.
He is stalking, waiting for his moment to attack.
Oh, caught a powerbomb.
That was one of those power bombs that would shorten someone's career.
Double leg drop. Oh, what a response.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
And Buck took a battering there. Buck comes right back at him. Neckbreaker. He answers right back.
Double chicken wing. Tiger suplex.
Straight into the pin. Fending off a 2 count there.
Strong kick out, but you have to wonder if he can keep it up.
Forearms for the second rope.
Driving down. Ow!
What a DDT!
What a reversal!
All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds. Battle of counters. No one's getting their full offense in.
Vicious right forearm. Going right after the neck. Neck breaker.
He's really feeling all the damage he's taken up till now.
Been holding strong thus far in the match, but you can only outrun the lasting effects of a fight for so long.
Up into the torture rack. Feast your eyes. Buck was right on target.
Shoulders are down. Oh my God, did you see that? Kick out at 1.
You gotta be kidding me. Everyone here is in shock.
Listen, that should have ended things. And look at his face. At this point, you have to believe he's losing some faith in himself. Into the neck breaker.
Oh.
Buck comes right back at him. Catches the kick. Belly to belly.
That was impressive.
Oh, what a DDT. Wow.
From the apron. Look out below.
He could absolutely be at the end of his rope.
And his body has to be in extreme amounts of pain right now.
And continuing to punish their opponent with a German. Coming back from the outside now. He might just be stalling for time here.
Position.
Fighting out. Hammering away with punches to the face. Standing drop kick.
Great ups.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is going to be nasty. This is going to be bad.
Outlook is bad for Buck. Hoist their opponent up on their shoulders.
Go to sleep.
That's it. It's over. He is done.
2, 3, no! 2 count.
Wow, looks like this book has a couple more chapters in it. We might be seeing a whole saga written tonight.
And you can sense the desperation mounting as that last move.
These two going strike for strike, it seems. So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
Ooh! This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
Standing drop kick.
Great ups.
Connecting on the DDT.
Oh, going right into the pin.
2.
What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess he's taking matters into his own hands.
Good, I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Tony D'Angelo from NXT?
Not surprised with his track record.
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
That's enough! Sit down and stay there.
What are we gonna do with him? We're going to get some answers. And we're going to get them right now.
You have no idea.
I have a lot of ideas. And now we're going to start figuring out which one of them is accurate. Start talking.
The new era has arrived.
I know you're known for these types of attacks, but why did you target me? Jealous that I was the #1 pick and you weren't even drafted?
It's not always about you. It's about us. Them. All of them.
Who is them? Your goons? The family?
Lardan.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking mafia wannabe out of here!
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
I think so too. I don't think D'Angelo would do this on his own. Whether it's his family or someone else behind the scenes, there's gotta be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
It's Raw's #1 draft pick hoping to shut down their attacker.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 240 pounds, Sky!
There's an extra degree of intensity from this superstar tonight. It looks like he's determined to put an end to Tony D'Angelo's attacks once and for all.
I'm sure he is, Saxon. This is a true grudge match. D'Angelo messed with the wrong guy here.
The mask is off, the gloves are off, and any moment we'll be off too.
Oh yeah, just for context, this is the dude that's been jumping me.
Some respect for the Don.
We're certainly no strangers to surprise attacks and deceptive actions, but this match feels especially personal.
You're not wrong, Cole. I'm honestly impressed the #1 pick had the self-control to face Tony D'Angelo in the ring rather than roughing the jabroni up backstage.
D'Angelo ruined 2 big nights, and tonight his target is looking to ruin Tony D'Angelo.
Measured elbow drop driven down.
Ooh. Look at this. Boom. Nice.
Steering clear there. Oh, he slips out of harm's way. Sling blade!
D'Angelo 1 step ahead.
Countering
Can't fall through
again
like
and
that.
again.
Standing drop kick.
Great ups.
Sling blade.
Damage is starting to take its toll on him.
Sure, he's taking some stiff shots, but he's still in this.
And now Tony is getting beaten down.
Tony's on the wrong side of every exchange.
Trying to find a way out and does so into a headlock. Bam!
And Tony didn't see that coming. Oh, big boot. Ooh, well-planted knee.
Ouch. Measured elbow drop driven down.
Oh, what a quick answer.
He's reversing the momentum on him.
Yeah, D'Angelo able to momentarily stop the bleeding, but will he also gain command of this match?
Oh, look at this. A release belly to belly.
It couldn't have felt good being shucked around like that.
Okay, now.
Oh, that's how you establish dominance.
These are big power moves becoming more devastating.
High risk.
Oh, brutal miscalculation.
Oh, look at this. German suplex. And not done yet. Another German.
A trio of wicked German suplexes.
Bang! Boom! That kick will stop you in your tracks. Uh-oh. Oh, this is going to be nasty. This is going to be bad. Watch the impact. Claymore!
That could be curtains for Tony.
He has to be suffering here.
He has been battered and beaten, and there's only so much more he can take.
Going for the 3 count.
3! No, he kicked out. That sucked all the air out of this place. It looked like a done deal. Rolling elbow finds its mark. Ouch.
D'Angelo looking powerless to every attack.
Tony's on the wrong side of every exchange. Inverted DDT. Ooh, well measured.
Another vicious attack to his head.
That's the kind of offense that could ruin your whole balance.
Broken up with a fist to the face.
D'Angelo finally finding an answer to that onslaught.
Playing possum. Shoulders down. This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Tony D'Angelo and whatever this was all about.
Now what? Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Trick Williams from behind. What is happening?
And now Tony D'Angelo's recovered and joining the NXT champion. Clearly D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all of this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Adam Pearce is trying to intervene.
Nikita Lyons with a chair.
And Pearce goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
Bayley and KO part of this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Dang. That was tough.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're gonna work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H.
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
I don't know what to believe at this point. I do know Punk was right about being careful who we trust, though.
I know. It seems like Bayley and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
Then it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from MMA.
Okay, but how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We grew up together. When you know someone for that long, there's a trust that's been built up for years.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
Hey, it's been a minute.
I know. Thanks for coming here on short notice.
No problem, but are you sure you want me to help you with this? I know I've dabbled in wrestling before, but I've been focusing on MMA the past few years. Just seems kind of, I don't know, desperate.
Isn't fighting a rebellious mutiny exactly what lifelong best friends are for?
I thought they were more for exchanging birthday cards and the occasional random text. But maybe we could branch out.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
I've been ready for a change, and WWE could be the breath of fresh air I need. I'm in.
Great. I've arranged for you to have a warm-up match here today before we tackle NXT together. I know you're used to knockout and submission rules in MMA, but today's pinfall only, to get used to wrestling again.
Go for the 3 count. Got it. I'm gonna go get changed.
All right. You do that, and I'll...
All right. Show Sammy why you're the only person on Earth I'd bring in here to watch my back. Use your speed to your advantage. You're doing great. Keep pushing. Stay aggressive, but don't get careless.
6. 7. 8.
Finish strong. Show them what you're made of. Hell yeah!
You dominated in the cage, now you're dominating in the ring. Mix up your attacks. Keep them guessing.
1, 2.
Use your striking to set up a grapple. Remember your training. You've got this. That's it. You're making this look easy. You can taunt your opponent here. It's actually encouraged. Go for a submission. You've got the skills. Don't be afraid to use the ropes.
One, two. It's over. Bring it.
So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this fighting in MMA, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best. Which, in my case, is being bold and brash.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
We need to hit them harder than they hit us. Punch them right in the mouth so they know who they're messing with. They showed up here and caused chaos? Okay. We go to NXT and do the same thing, but worse.
I would have leaned toward having a more thought-out plan, but your way could work too. Let's do it.
You ready?
We're gonna punch them right in the mouth.
Let's do this. What the hell?
Well, hello there. Have a good flight down. We were expecting you.
We were not expecting you.
For the uninitiated here, I'm Troy Simkin, former WWE producer. Now NXT Mutiny's top producer. We knew you'd be coming and we outsmarted you. NXT is clearly not broadcasting here tonight, and instead has moved to a secret, undisclosed location.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm afraid not. Man, you should see the looks on your faces.
Can I strangle him? I want to strangle him.
I'm just the messenger.
Well, we came all the way here. We're not gonna leave empty-handed.
I think I see where this is going.
Yeah. We're taking Troy with us. He clearly knows more than he's letting on, and we can use him as a bargaining chip.
You're calling the shots.
This really isn't necessary. I'm just a producer. I'm clueless.
We know. You're coming with us.
Please be gentle.
NXT Mutiny, you one-upped us. Well played moving the location of your show. But if you think you outsmarted us, think again. See, I've brought in someone to help even the sides, and she had a brilliant idea.
That's right. We have borrowed your top producer, Troy Simkin. Say hello, Troy.
Hello? Help, please?
All right, that's enough. So, NXT Mutiny. If you want Troy back, show up to Raw and fight us. I have my debut match later tonight, and your buddy Troy will be out there at ringside.
And unlike you, we're not going to run and hide. We're going to be exactly where we say we are.
See you soon.
Please show up.
The consummate underdog of the women's division, Zelina Vega.
And her opponent, representing the LWO from Queens, New York.
I had heard this new addition to the WWE roster has a take-no-prisoners mentality, but she seems to be bending her own rules here tonight.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, Saxton. Now, former WWE producer Troy Simkin may not be well-liked, but he's the bait they're using to draw Mutiny out.
The question now is whether Mutiny will bite the hook and how any of this may impact the fight going forward.
Come on, man.
Switching it up with a hammerlock.
Swept off their feet. What a move. And Zelina reverses it.
Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days.
Knee left.
Look at this, just unloading. And a stop to the gut, too.
This beating is taking its toll on her.
She knows this is only the beginning, but there's more to come.
And Zelina finding herself on the defensive.
Not looking good for Zelina here. Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal. You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
She's going for the cover. Kick out before a two.
She probably didn't expect it to put her away there, but she's put her on notice.
Nope.
Springboard, but nobody home.
That was nasty.
I wonder if I can hit Troy.
Bam! She flipped that attack around.
This superstar building incredible momentum.
Oh, I mean, this is, I don't know how the superstar is doing it. Down and out moments ago. Back in it now.
Uh-oh.
Planted face first.
Oh, right into a counter.
Downward spiral.
Maybe not, maybe not. And she's not done yet.
Easy kick out there, but they'll get harder soon.
Oh, a knee right to the face.
That knee is a lethal weapon.
Strikes with a kick.
Up into the torture rack. Is that enough to take out Zelina Vega?
Here's the pin.
Hold on, dude, this is legend. Oh.
Here tonight. That'll change her
Never
career.
mind.
Here is your winner.
I ain't focused too much on the female character because it's mainly the male character. That's the main dude in the storyline, so I didn't focus too much on the female character. Oh, well, that's not very nice of you guys.
Can't believe my plan didn't work.
We both thought Mutiny actually cared about Troy. But like they said, I guess he's just a worthless twit.
Hey, I'm standing right here. And I'm just as shocked as you are that Mutiny didn't ride in on their white horses to save their prince. I wonder if I can get my old job back. Can either of you put in a word with Triple H?
We need to find something NXT actually cares about to lure them into a fight. Otherwise, they're going to keep dodging us.
What about their precious Unity Tag Team Championships? If kidnapping Troy didn't work, maybe we could title nap those?
You might be onto something there. But how are we going to find out where they're broadcasting from?
I could help with that. If you put in a good word for me.
Yeah, sure. What can you tell us?
I may have been on a group text that mentioned the undisclosed location of their shows. But first I'll need reassurances.
Troy? Disclose it. Now.
Okay. Fine.
Oh yeah. You're a mermaid, dude.
I spawned in with a trident with royalty on it. It's fucking awesome. Hi, baby. Go to sleep.
Baby bunny.
Another successful Unity title defense for Lexis King and JC Jane.
Hang on, we have some visitors from the Raw and SmackDown side.
How'd they find out where we are? Did you tell them, Saxton?
It wasn't me, but they're taking the fight to the champions.
Good. It's about time.
It looks like we're going to have an impromptu brawl on our hands. This is an incredibly bold move to come down here and bring the fight to Mutiny.
It's bold and brilliant, Cole. Attacking in an undisclosed location, the Unity champs were totally complacent. They let their guard down, and now they're paying the price.
I still can't figure out how they found us. Do you think my phone might have been hacked? And if so, do you think Mutiny would hold that against me?
She gets taken into the corner, needs to get out.
Hoisted up high here. Running power slam!
Oh, man.
Oh, he cuts it off.
Proof these superstars have done their homework.
Returning back to the ring.
And La Cabeza.
Sling blade!
Nicely done.
Standing drop kick.
Great ups.
Upper right corner.
He's making his way to ringside now. He's going up. Oh, by a forearm smash. Boom. From the top. Elbow drop.
Crossbody.
Hit the ropes.
And he has an answer.
What do I need to do? Upper right.
For King.
Okay.
Setting up for something here.
Lexis King takes a vicious buckle suplex.
And JC's nailed with a stun gun.
The champs are down.
Where are they headed now?
They're grabbing the Unity titles.
I think they're leaving with them.
And the champs can't do anything about it.
They've come in here and stolen the NXT Unity Tag Team Championships. I love it.
Score one for Raw and SmackDown.
I saw what you did by invading NXT's secret location and acquiring their Unity championships. Bold move.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We've known each other since we were kids.
I know all about you. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
Is it, though? Like you said, you're too close to this. Might be clouding your judgment.
I know you're new here, so I'll let that slide.
Bottom line, we're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
And just letting y'all know, this will probably be my last match, and I'm gonna head to bed. I'll stream the rest of it tomorrow. But I got stuff I need to do tomorrow.
Here are the borrowers of the Unity titles.
You gotta love the swagger to walk into this arena holding those two belts they didn't even earn.
Hey, they are the current Unity Tag title holders. It's just in this case, I mean that literally. They are holding the titles.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. Lexis King and JC Jane have successfully defended their Unity titles multiple times, and you can bet they're itching to reclaim their stolen belts tonight.
Yeah, but those defenses were practically gift-wrapped with hand-picked opponents in favorable locations. Tonight, they face a real challenge.
We will see. These two new allies have a history, but the big question is, can they gel in an official match and walk away with some footwear?
Measured elbow drop driven down. Boom.
Arm wringer.
And countered with a knuckle sandwich. What a display here. Counters on both sides. Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them. Put into the corner. What could be next?
And stays one step ahead.
Sling blade! Foot to the midsection.
We got to cover, guys, for the championship.
The champion with a quick shoulder up.
A little over-eager with that cover.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Oh, man, inverted backbreaker. Ow.
Going up to the turnbuckle here.
Incoming.
Totally missed that one.
Oof. Twists the arm and a big boot to the guts.
Nothing fancy here. Backbreaker. Backbreaker. The challenger unable to stay out of harm's way. Oh, he timed that counter well.
These two are finding an answer for everything.
Oh, what a kick.
Stomping. Ouch.
What a counter.
Made it for the tag.
Sling blade. Coming in off the tag. Neck breaker. Grabbing the arms and just rapid stops. And another just non-stop aggression.
Unrelenting attack from the challenger there. You can see their desire for the gold.
Slings.
Oh, my!
Punch connects. In off the tag. Point of the elbow finds the mark.
Just sent crashing to the arena floor.
You got a tag.
Sling blade!
Walking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lex is king with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the producer who's wrapped up in all this?
I think so. Seems like he's working against NXT Mutiny now.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Troy, the producer.
The Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you used that goofball Troy to find where Mutiny was hiding and then win their Unity titles. Well done.
I guess Troy's show of loyalty in our match was enough to get his job back.
And we discouraged Mutiny from trying to hide from us. They said from now on, they'll be back at the Performance Center.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
You know, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Yeah. Alright guys, that's where I'm gonna end off. I'm gonna try to stream it tomorrow, you know, and just let's see where we go from there. It's really up to y'all whether I should play as the female or the male. I might play as the female just to get her done and out of the storyline. I actually want to see if real quick if her side of the storyline is still, you know, like there or not. Yeah, well, yeah it is. Alright, yeah, like I said, you know. Actually, I want to see if nah, I should upgrade her again. I shouldn't do that. Let's put that on D. No. Yeah, let's put it back on striking. There we go, guys. Well, yeah, like I said, tomorrow we'll finish this up. And yeah, we'll just see where it goes from there. Later, y'all. Hope to see y'all tomorrow.